test this Friday for the whole unit, and the whole unit's fractions. But I know we added subtracted fractions, but we're going to review that a little bit more tomorrow. Today I just want to review multiplication division. So for multiplication on the front side, first thing is no mixed numbers. So I see I have a mixed number, so I'm going to change it to an improper. Keep the 2 at the bottom. For the top, I'm going to have 9. And remember how I got that? Because I went 4 times 2 and then added to the top. So that's how I came out with the 9. And I'm going to multiply this by negative 13 over 6. And remember I went 2 times 6, added to the top. That's how I came out with the 13. For multiplication, before I multiply straight across, simplify if you can. And what I mean with that is a number from the top, a number from the bottom, I'm going to divide them by the same thing. Right, 9 and 6, I can divide each by 3. 9 divided by 3, 6 divided by 3. So I come out with that. Simplify more if you can. Right, in this case I cannot. Now that I have that, just multiply straight across. Less. On the top I have 3 times negative 13. That is negative 39. At the bottom I have 2 times 2. That's 4. When the big number's on top, we have to divide. How many times is 4 going to 39? 9 times. Because 9 times 4 is 36. My remainder is 3. So my fraction will be 3 over 4. Don't forget your negative sign. So negative 9 and 3/4. Right? On the 10th of Friday, if you forget this sign, I'll take points off to that. Right? Don't forget the sign. Looking at question number 2. To begin with, I'm going to go an 8 at the bottom, 13 on top. For the second fraction, an 8 at the bottom, and 15 on top. Remember, the way I came out with the 15, I went 1 times 8 plus 7. So remember, that's how I changed each of those. Simplify if you can. A number from the top, a number from the bottom. In this case, we cannot. Right? I see 2 8s, but they're both at the bottom. That should be 1 on top, 1 at the bottom. I cannot. So I'm just going to multiply straight across. There's a negative sign, so my answer is negative. On the top, I have 13 times 15. That is 195. At the bottom, I have 8 times 8. That's 64. So I'm just going to go 64 into 195. How many times is 64 going to 195? 3. 64 times 3 gives us 192. My remainder is 3. Right, 195 minus 192 is 3. So my fraction is 3 over 64. Don't forget your sign. Let me take a look at a couple more. Looking at question number 3, change that to an improper fraction. So I'm going to call this 21 over 4 times negative 11 over 4. Over 7, I mean. Negative 11 over 7. Then simplify if you can. Right, my 7 and my 21, I'm going to divide each by 7. 21 divided by 7, and 7 divided by 7. Now I'm just going to multiply straight across. On the top I have negative 33. At the bottom I have 4. Right, they just multiply straight across. Big numbers on top, so we do have to divide. How many times does 4 go into 33? 8 times. 8 times 4 is 32. My remainder is 1. So 1 over 4. And once again, don't forget your negative sign. Take a look at question number 4. I'm going to write this as negative 9 over 4 times negative 3 over 2. There's nothing I can simplify, so I'm just going to go straight. 9 times 3 is 27. 4 times 2 is 8. This is positive because negative times negative, it's positive. Right? Two negative signs make a positive sign. So 27 over 8. Big numbers on top, so don't forget to divide. 3. My remainder is 3. So 3 over 8. So the front side, you guys have all multiplication. Let me just skip to something on number 12. I'm not going to work the entire question number 12, but let me just take a look at something. I noticed for number 12, one of the numbers is not a fraction. We're dealing with fractions. You run into that, make it a fraction by putting a 1 at the bottom. Right? They all have to be fractions. If it is not a fraction to begin with, make it a fraction by putting a 1 at the bottom. So that way you do have fractions. All right, any questions on the front for multiplication? All right, let's take a look at the back. Looking at number 17, first of all, no mixed numbers. I do see that we have a mixed number, so we got to change those to improper. The first fraction is 3 over 2. That is already improper. And I have this divided by negative 5 over 2. I think we know how we got the 5, so negative 5 over 2. Now that we have no mixed numbers, we're going to change the division to times, but we're going to flip the second fraction. Not any fraction, it's the second fraction. So let me write this as 3 over 2 times 2 over negative 5. I'm going to simplify the 2's, dividing by 2. Now I'm just going to multiply straight across. On the top I have 3, at the bottom I have 5, and don't forget your negative sign. Right, the 5 had a negative sign, the other one had a negative sign. Looking at question number 18, I have no mixed numbers. They're already improper. So I'm just going to change the division to times, and I'm going to flip the second fraction. So I'm going to write 17 over 10 times 5 over negative 9. I'm going to simplify the 5 with the 10, divide each by 5, so they become 1 and 2. And then I'm just going to multiply straight across. On the top I have 17 times 1. At the bottom I have 2 times 9. And don't forget your negative sign. Right, there was a negative sign, so don't forget it. So negative 17 over 18. I don't have to do the division because the bigger number is at the bottom. So we're good. And so for division, change it to times, but flip the second fraction. So in worksheets of my previous class, some people flip the first fraction, and obviously that will be incorrect. Flip the second fraction. All right, any questions? Let me take roll really quick.